What is up, everyone? Kilryan here, bringing you another video, and this time, what I'm going to be addressing is a couple of kind of miscellaneous things that people should know about Blade and Soul. No, pickpocket, quit doing that. What people should know about Blade and Soul regarding the Transmute system, because this thing is not addressed at all. In the tutorial, across them telling you, hey, you should try doing things. It doesn't tell you anything about the Transmute system. And it's kind of crazy because the Transmute system, guys, is the only way to actually get the good gems now. A lot of y'all have probably watched my first starter, beginning Blade and Soul, the best start, and I'm like, oh, you definitely got to get those really nice gems in the cash shop or whatever it may be. That'll help you out a ton, right? Well, with the NA release, they completely removed said gems. So, transmuting is the only way that you can actually get these nice gems outside of a couple of very, very select super in-game options. So, this is going to be how you're going to get your Lifesteal Amethyst outside of the level 25 survey. Gets you only the triangular one. This is how you're going to get additional damage proc rubies. This is going to be how you're going to be getting, your stun and damage on stun targets, things like that. So, first thing, how to access the Transmute system. Transmuting is found in your inventory in the very bottom, right down in the middle. As you can see, it is this little circle here. Click it, and it'll bring up this entire thing. Now, this is everything that can be done with transmutation. Okay, so you might think you might see this and be like, okay, there's not a lot of stuff, but all of these things are actually very important. The reason why. These are your gems. These are your gems down here, and as you've leveled and whatnot, you've probably opened a couple bags that give you these gem fragments, and you're like going, what do I do with these? That is where you use the transmutation to actually give you a random gem box of the style. Okay, so your triangular can be upgraded into making a square gem, which will be a completely random square gem that you can obtain. Now, you may look at this and be like, okay, so what about it? The Transmute has only a chance of success, guys. This means that you have a chance to fail it, and it will cost you the basic cost. The items you do not lose. So let me just kind of give a showcase. I'll click Transmute. It cost me 5 copper, and I have 3 gems, and I successfully transmute it. There is a chance for it to fail, and it would not consume my triangular gems, but it would take the 5 silver. This failure aspect is important because later on, it actually starts costing quite a bit of money, like 20 silver, even 50 silver, to actually craft these things. Okay. So, this is how you're going to be getting your gems to actually, basically progress, rather than the Hung Moon wheel and all that stuff that we had the luxury of in beta. So, other things that you can go about transmuting. You can get outfits, the outfit pouch and the high quality outfit pouch. Both of these have quite a few really cool costumes. You get fabric by salvaging outfits, so if you happen to come across an outfit that you already have running a dungeon, you can salvage it and get fabric, which is one really, really nice way of doing things. And then you also have things like the high quality outfit pouch, which takes 10 fabric, 3 high quality fabric, which you get once again from salvaging outfits. So this is one way that you're going to be able to actually make your own outfits in the game, though they do result in a RNG box. In my opinion, the only one that actually looks good out of the normal one is the Red Dwarf. You can check that out in the wardrobe. Then lastly, and another thing that I think a lot of people are going to be misinterpreting, is the elements. The elements in the gemstones. These are basically, like y'all will experience, the element of Hung Moon. Very, very, very effective enchanting materials to help progress your weapon. Now, these require element powder, the yellow kind and the red kind. The red kind is intended for and gotten from salvaging jewelry. while the yellow kind is gotten from salvaging, what's it called? It's gotten from salvaging weapons. Alright, so the reason why this is actually very important and very useful to you is that later on, whenever you are trying to enchant things, like let me just say, yeah, we totally want to enchant my neck piece. Well, every single time I use one of these, I don't want to pay 8 silver and 50 copper to maybe only get not even a level. You stack 5 of these things, and it's going to start getting pretty damn expensive. Right? So that's where the transmute comes in, because you can actually utilize these for a very, very high burst of reinforcement, and it'll make it to where you have less random accessories and random items in your bag. This especially applies to green weapons, because you don't really want to use green weapons when it costs 8 silver per green weapon to even put into your weapon, which it would be insanely expensive if you're trying to level up. So in the end, you're going to consolidate these. It does cost 50 silver and a couple of soul stones, but it will give you a much, much, much higher guaranteed amount of weapon XP. Alright? Weapon XP or gym XP. That's how you're going to be using your transmute system in the game. Everything is showcases easy for you, like how you're going to go about getting them. You can use standard gems, so I can use the square gems to make a pentagon gem one, so a 5-sided, or same thing, the 5-sided to make a 6-sided gem. You can salvage those gems and get the actual upgraded gem fragments, so you can eventually maybe make one of the brilliant hexagonal gems with the help of a soul stone. Things along those lines. Alright. Now, another thing that I wanted to talk about, kind of while we're on the topic of upgrading and evolving and progressing your weapons. This applies to lower levels, by the way. This applies to people who are in the process of leveling and kind of wondering, oh god, I just hit Moonwater Plains, things are getting super expensive to evolve. What you want to do, guys, is you want to run the Infernal Temple, or whatever the heck it's called, the Sage Temple. The reason why, the Tomb of the Exiled, I believe is actually what they called it. The reason why is because any of the items that you see that are level 36, or say, basically like 1 to 36, or the starting level of level 1, that means that it is from the Cinderlands area, which makes it much, much, much cheaper to actually do the enchant. This is an item from the Moonwater Plains, and I would have a chance to get up to, I would get up to here, and this is a very low level earring, by the way. I'd have it get up to here, while on the other hand, but it would cost me 9 silver, 8 silver and 50 copper, or if I was like, okay, let's just put this epic ring that I have from, what's it called? From the Great Sage, the Tomb of the Exile. It cost me 50 copper. It is way, 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 way cheaper to get a couple of these in the dungeons while you're leveling and everything like that. Run it a couple times. It will save you a ton of money while you're progressing. Because 8 silver for me even, and I'm almost 45, is still a decent bit of gold. It's money that shouldn't be wasted. You know what I mean? Alright. Then let me think. I believe that was everything that I would like to address in the overall video, is just kind of showcasing the transmute function, because I think a lot of people are going to be wondering how to get those good gems once again. And then just a quick tip on saving yourself some money while upgrading. Would be to utilize things like the non-Moonwater Plains functions, because otherwise it'll be very, very expensive for you. Alright guys, just wanted to make this quick video, a couple of things before I can actually showcase some of the high-end content. I did hit gold today. I went 11-0 on my KFM, so y'all can be expecting more PvP content out in the near future as well. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you found it informational. Don't forget to share it to friends who are wondering how do they get gems and things like that. And I'll catch y'all next time, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace, peace.